Hello and welcome back to the Sunny Side, a place to discuss television, films, games, all things storytelling while being sincere, thought-provoking, and always staying on the sunny side. My name is Evan B. Thank you so much for watching. We are on day 2 of May the 4th week, where I am going to be going over all of the Star Wars films from Episode 1 to Episode 6 in chronological order, including Solo and Rogue One. Get a real arc of that Skywalker saga. Today is day 2. Let's dive right in, and the film is Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. Now, this film has a lot of stuff that works really well, a lot of interesting ideas that I really want to get to, and sort of like huge chunks of the film that work really well together, and then some of the interstitial stuff is hard. I want to start off with the stuff that I think doesn't work so well that we can sort of talk about maybe why it doesn't work well, what are missed opportunities, what could sort of fudge better, and I think it comes down to Anakin's storyline. I think Anakin doesn't get enough build and character in the first movie that this movie is sort of doing 2 films worth of work. Besides the fact that it's a jarring difference, you know, between who you see as a kid and as an adult, and that makes sense. But there is just a lot to unpack in terms of trying to get the story across about his character, his love for Padme, this reuniting, and it gets a little muddled because it needs to be in service to a lot of things. And so I think if that part was really great and had been ironed out, I think this movie would sing. That being said, I still think it does sing, just maybe not in a full, beautiful concerto. What do I think works? Oh gosh, I mean, how do I start? First off, Obi-Wan, Ewan McGregor is an incredible actor, and he holds this film on his back. He is ostensibly, you know, in my opinion, the most interesting lead. I think Natalie Portman as well. Those are the two. Hayden Christensen, again, he's trying, and he's there because he's Anakin, but, you know, you lose a bit. But that being said, Obi-Wan, from the mystery and going through the Jedi Temple and sort of feeling your way around this conspiracy, going to Kamino, you know, doing all this sort of, you know, like noir-y stuff. You get to see, you know, the cool clone tech and this bleeding-edge tech that feels very different from a Star Wars we've seen. It feels new, it feels interesting, and you sort of know the other shoe is going to drop. This is all going to turn bad, but seeing how it gets there, I think is really fascinating, and you know, the clone stuff is really good, and all of that's really engaging. I think Natalie Portman is incredible. Her scenes as Padme are, I think, the basis for what later stuff with Padme in like Clone Wars and other Star Wars media. They really latch onto this here. This, you know, she was, you know, this heiress, but she can take care of herself and is more of a hero than Jedi at some point. I think in the whole section in where they're in Geonosis, in the droid factory and all that is really great characterization, good work for her. And the ending, the big Jedi, the lightsabers, the big battle, all of that stuff that sort of leads us up into the next one. I mean, it's sort of, I think, the dream that all kids thought about with Star Wars. You want to see a bunch of big Jedi fighting, and it's great. So I think this movie is almost great, not as bad as people say, but I loved it. Let me know your thoughts below, and as always, stay